ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today we're going to be doing our previews and predictions for Teofimo Lopez and Sandor Martin. What up, Danny? How are you?
We're a day early, champ. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, I know. We have so many fights. That's why we're previewing, predicting, and keeping them separate. We do have a lot of main events this weekend.
I'm sorry, I just can't help but laugh at the thumbnail, champ.
What's wrong with the thumbnail, you say?
Those guys look not like Teofimo Lopez and Sandor Martin, that's all.
Yeah, man. I'm double checking, and I'm checking what I sent these guys.
Sorry, Ness, you dropped the ball.
No, I didn't. I mean, they're busy. It's totally not. I re-downloaded the link and just it just popped up right here as the one that I did send you. But nonetheless, Teo versus Sandor Martin. Did you happen to see the face-off in New York City in the very cold?
I did.
That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
It was.
At first, I'm not going to lie, I didn't see Sandor jump, but then I saw the
eyes flinched.
Yeah, I saw the flinch.
Heavy. But what did he say? Everyone's like, yo, did you hear what he said? And I'm like, no. And everybody, there's posts like, oh, I didn't expect Sandor to react like that. Like, what did he say?
I'm not sure. I couldn't make out, nor could I find any footage that had audio where you could make out. But it was interesting, and I'm honestly glad to see somebody kind of step up to Teo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think the last guy, he was a bit too nice. You know, you saw Sandor not really show respect. And I like that whatever it is that they said in that face-off, it was a two-way conversation. Teo wasn't just talking to Sandor and that was it. You know, both guys were talking to each other, and it was pretty dope to see.
I do like the way Teo was checking his temperature. You know, he grabbed him by the side, and like, oh, don't worry about it. Your time is coming, something like that. And then obviously you know what I mean, in the face-off, he definitely got his attention, but at the same time, I like to believe that body language that we're noticing means something. And again, I think Teo was seeing how strong he is, how much he weighs, you know what I mean? Felt him up. You know what I mean? Kind of like what Fury did to Wilder back some days, you know? So, yeah, man. Guys, were we able to resolve the audio so we could play this clip, or that's a no? Yeah, no worries. Let's see if we don't get innovative here, right? We'll give you the video, right? And we'll zoom in slightly, and then I'll go here, and we're going to supplement the audio out of sync. How you like that? And now this is when I think Teo is sizing him up, right? I think Teo's sizing him up here. But I do like the way that Sandor reacted. He like, veremos. You know, and then he ends the face-off on his term, taps him on the shoulder like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, and then addresses the crowd. But this is not the scare. The scare, where is the scare? This is the scare.
Where he made him flinch.
Yes. Let me see. I got to get you the audio for this one.
That was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie.
Let's start off. lot lot of win. Look, man, but you did see him. He makes Sandor flinch, but Sandor doesn't flinch like I'm not ready. He flinches more like, let's go. You see, he even leans his head forward like, what? And again, I wish I knew what he said there. I wish I knew what he said there. Because I don't even want to say what I thought he said. And that's what I mean. You know, were they putting the caption, wasn't expecting that because they wasn't expecting that from Teo? Or were they not expecting the response from Sandor and what I think he said?
Mm. What do you think he said, champ?
You didn't hear it either, right?
No.
Let me try one more time here. You got it? All right. All right, all right. Let's see if we can.
Looks like the engineers gonna work some magic.
They found a back door here. We're gonna see can we get it done. But you got to pay attention. Like I said, it's very hard. You know, these are the videos where you need these guys mic'd up, like Matchroom did with Big Baby and AJ. Remember that?
I do.
This would have been the perfect time because it's right there when he leans in after the flinch.
And I'm gonna be honest, even still, it's hard. I feel like because
what is he saying?
You're so high and it's windy, it's outdoors, you get what I'm saying? I think it's still hard. Like, you gotta think about it. Is that not top of the rock?
I do like that Teo did that, bro. That's so unique and original for a face-off. You feel me? Like, and then he tries to not do no facial expression. It's hilarious. I'm watching this shit on repeat. Because it comes out of nowhere, yo. It'll fuck anybody up because you don't know. You don't know. I mean, you got guys like Derek Chisora that'll spit a mouthful of water in your face. You got guys, again, like Chisora that'll smack you. Okay, so we got audio, but it's out of sync. Oh, probably look at the screen and not my own laptop. That's right.
Okay, it's coming. Don't worry about
it. We're good. Nonetheless, he's a heavy underdog, which is crazy. I guess not, man. I mean, you know, when you're unified and you beat Lomachenko, you should not be in a tight fight with a guy with 2 losses whose biggest win is retiring Mikey. But he does look upset-minded, Sandor. Do you think for any moment Teo is second, overlooking him, so to speak? Wow.
No.
Wow. Minus 800 for Teo. Damn.
So he's about a +6?
Oh, he's minus 8. Oh, you mean Sandor. Sandor's plus 410. It's crazy.
What you think on that?
I guess one win ain't enough. I mean, it's true. Who else is Sandor beat? I'm picking Teo. Who are you picking?
Yeah, I mean, on the poll, I picked Teo decision. So, which that currently has 29% of the votes, 40% by KO for Teo, 27 Sandor by decision, and only 4% Sandor by knockout.
And this is what I'm saying. This guy lost to Anthony Yigit, who Rolly bodied. Now, obviously, Rolly used his physicality to get that win. I don't know what Sandor did at this in this 140-pound fight against Anthony Yigit, but you know, Rolly bodied him. Now, who was the dude that put Anthony Yiggett, gave him the super duper eye? Was that the Ireland dude that was lead sparring partner for Tevin?
Yes. What's his name?
The dude that had the George Camboso swag before Camboso.
Shut up. John O'Carroll.
Yep. Well, it's not Jono. It's Jonah.
No, it's John O'Carroll.
Ain't it Jono?
Yeah, Jono.
Jono. Book him, Jono. Book him. So, yeah, he's got that loss to Yiggett, and then he got this other loss to some dude named Alejandre out there in España a long time ago. But, yeah, I mean, you know, I don't see the win that jumps out at me to tell me he's going to beat Teofimo, who's in his prime. Like, you get respect. You did what you did to Mikey, but Mikey is, you know, a little bit, was in a different place. He was in a different place, man. But, so you're saying you've also picked Teo by knockout?
No, decision.
Decision? Yeah. I think he's durable. I think this is the biggest fight of his life, you know. I think decision is a good pick, man. You know, Martin might fight very hard, but we do have our first guest in studio. Let's get Ronald Graville in here so we can ask him a few questions. Obviously, common opponent with David Benavidez, you know, may be still with TMT. We'll find out all those details. He does have a fight on BoxRec, so we'll be talking to him in just a bit. If you haven't already, smash that thumbs up button. Go ahead and do so. It's going to help with the visibility of the show to put this episode in the eyes
of everybody.
Yes, sir.
Of all boxing fans.
Yes, sir.
Of all boxing and non-boxing fans alike. So we're going to take a quick
intermission.
Kenichi break.
Let's go to our sponsor, the Perfect Stocking Stuffer. Get yourself a set of Hibernation 5s. Head on over to KenichiBeer.com and make yourself or your children happy, because you can use them on your long runs or walks, and they can use them while they're gaming on PlayStation or Xbox with the detachable microphone. What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. We are joined with Ronald Graville. How are you, sir? Thank you for joining us here in the Blue Wire studio at the Wynn Casino. How you feeling?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me here. I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
So it looks like you're scheduled to fight in February.
18.
All right.
San Francisco.
in San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
And what promotion is that under?
Like James Toney helped me to get the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're dealing with the legendary James Toney. How'd that relationship come about?
2011 when I come first time to America.
Mm-hmm.
I got lucky to meet the legend like James Toney to teach me all the American boxing stuff.
So he's your trainer now.
He trained me all the times, but when I come to America and I meet him in LA in 2011, and he's my friend, my best friend until now.
So who is your current trainer?
Crystal Rodney.
He's Rodney. You talking about Jeremiah's trainer?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. Shout out to Coach Rodney.
Yeah.
So are you no longer with Mayweather Promotions?
No.
And when did that dissolve?
When the pandemic come,
Okay.
was no fights. I was stuck in no fights. Pandemic was crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and I find my way to get some fights. I fight in Mexico. Last fight to win the WBA Latin belt. You know, I try to stay busy.
And you've had your last 3, correct, in Mexico?
Yes.
Now, how's that been? You got to fight in 2020, nothing in 2021, and then 2 more this year. How's that process been since the pandemic? You're now a free agent. How's everything been?
Now everything looks good because no more pandemic, and I was fighting this year 2 times. So I'm looking. I have fight already scheduled for February in San Francisco, and I'm ready to fight any top guys in 168 division.
Now, are you like how do you get back to the top on television? What is the plan, and who is the manager? Who's handling the career at this moment?
Me and my coach Rodney make.
So Rodney's making the decisions.
Yeah. I make the decision with him, with my team. You know, I don't have no manager.
Okay.
And it's very hard to get the tough fights, and I'm looking to fight the best in this division. I already fight 2 times.
Benavidez.
2 times, so I'm ready to fight anybody.
What do you take me back to that fight? Because obviously you get credit for putting him down in round 12, so you show that your power carries late. What can you say about those rounds you shared with Benavidez? 24 rounds at that. You know, he's considered, after Mike Tyson, the Mexican monster, but you did not get knocked out by David.
Was a good experience for me to fight Benavidez. Not 1 time, 2 times, and I put him down. And some boxing people, tell me I won the first fight. So
Let me tell you something. I was there. I'm one of the people that felt like you won that fight. And I was a fan. I was a fan at the time, and I remember taking like a friend who doesn't watch boxing, and he felt you won that fight.
You see, I believe I win this fight, the first fight, and was great experience. He's a big guy. It was very hard fight. Both was 2 hard fights. He's the master in this division, and I'm looking to have the trilogy with him soon.
How do you get that? How do you make that happen? Obviously, right now he is, way further along in his career.
Yeah, right now, if he wins this fight, he's kicking down the door of a Canelo shot.
Hopefully, we'll get the Canelo fight. Everybody wants to see the fight. I want to see the fight, and I don't know. I'm looking to fight all the top guys. Some people turn me down. Don't want to fight with me. They're looking for easy fights. So tell me what to do to get the top guys. I need a good manager, or I need a good promoter, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to need a good manager. You moved up to 175.
No, 168. But last fight was 175.
Okay. So you're working back down?
Yeah, it's easy for me to make 168. I'm working hard. I'm very, very strict guy. Go to the gym, have a disciplined life, dedication for the sport.
How many years you have in this country?
10 years.
10.
Yeah.
How's it been?
Nice. Beautiful.
What's some of the differences, major differences?
Peace and freedom.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Okay. So I want to say Rajvan Kajanu,
Yes.
man, so that he's the biggest name.
In Romania.
Is he not? You got to tell me.
Oh, you asked me if he's a bigger name.
Who's bigger, you or him?
I don't know. People are gonna say I don't know. I don't want to.
What do you mean you don't know? You know.
Of course I know. Why you wanted me to say?
Oh, so
I'm
you
the best.
think? So you think you?
Of course.
I mean, he's a heavyweight.
Heavyweight, but
heavyweight's the casual fans division, and he fought a lot of heavyweights.
he do a good job. He boxed a lot of heavyweight top guys, but I don't know. Nobody promote him in Romania.
Mm.
Same thing for me, but they look to be a champion, and after to become a champion, make a big promotion for you guys. Yeah, but I'm okay with that. And yeah, Razvan is my friend. I know him from a long time. Was in Romania Olympic team with me.
Yeah, man. I watched a lot of his fights, man. Shout out to Kajanu.
Yeah, you know him personally?
Yeah.
Really?
He was. I used to live in the East Coast, and I went to the Buxino tournament. So yeah, I got to meet him over there when John Thompson fought as well.
Yeah, Razvan. Yeah, he's moved to Europe now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Ronald, I gotta ask you, because a lot of people, they didn't know who you were when you got the David Benavidez fight. The casual fans, they didn't know who you were, and some argue that, you know, it was because of Floyd that guys like you and other guys on the promotion got the opportunities that you guys got. Do you think you would have got those opportunities with another promoter, or do you think that being with Floyd Mayweather, I mean, because leading up to that title fight, you were, you know, fighting at the Palms or Samstown, things like that. So do you think that you got opportunities being with Floyd that you wouldn't have got with another promoter?
Tough answer, right?
Yeah. Of course, when I signed with Floyd, nobody know me, even in Romania. I was 10-time Romanian champion with a lot of experience, representing my country all over the world. So the moment when I signed with Floyd, gonna change my life. You know, a bigger promoter, biggest fighters in the world. I signed with him, so make a big difference for me. And I don't know, when I fought Benavidez first time, he didn't come to me because I was #1 contender, WBC, in top ranking. He go to, I think, the Real.
I think you were like 6, no?
I was 5.
Okay.
It was Jelly one turn down the fight. And they come to me and I say, yes, I'm here to become a champion. That's why I come to this country. So I say, I know him. I saw his fights. I know he's a tough guy, strong, big. But I say, yeah, give me the fight. I'm going to be the guy. Nobody give me a chance. They say, you're going to destroy me in 5 rounds. I say, okay, give me the fight. And Floyd, give me the fight.
So your answer is?
Yes, make a big difference for me.
Yep.
And Floyd is a great guy. Floyd is a
but it is a gift and a curse, though, right? Like you can like the answer can be yes and no, in my opinion. Yes, you got a title shot that you probably wouldn't have gotten if you were not with Floyd, but you also didn't move because you was with Floyd. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of fighters that were with. Who was your manager? Dewan?
Dewan, my brother, yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Dewan did, you know, he had a lot, from what I hear, he had a lot of guys on the shelf, man. You know, he wasn't moving them. Mickey Bay, Lionel Thompson.
Look, 2016.
Fucking Jay Leon.
Look, you fought 2 times. 2017. You fought 2 times.
And as a contender prospect, you're supposed to be fighting 3-4 times.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? When you a world champion, you know, when you boots and the world is afraid of you, then you fight twice a year. But
yeah, when have the
it's
belt.
just crazy.
Look, after Benavidez, you won once more in 2018. You don't fight till after the what happened on 2019?
The pandemic.
No,
No.
2019 was no pandemic.
That was the beginning, wasn't it?
No. He's right. He's right. I should fight in Atlanta. No, Atlanta. Undercard of Tank.
Atlanta.
2000 yeah, Atlanta. No, Atlanta. It's Maryland. I was there. At training camp. I was working very hard 3 months, and I got injured my back, and I canceled the fight 3 days before the fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on you then.
Yes, it was hard. Training camp, a lot of work.
Okay. So, has camp already started? I know February 18th is about what? Almost a little over 2 months out now. About 9 weeks
I
out.
stopped easy, Anyway, I'm in shape because I just fight a month ago. So I go to the gym every day. Not very hard. Just
How long do you take off after the fight?
depends. I did 2 weeks, 1 month, depends. If I go to Romania, maybe take more for vacation. But now it's not time for vacation. I'm looking for a big fight next year.
No, definitely got to be ready for February.
You need somebody to make calls for you though. You don't got anybody to make calls.
That's why I come here this morning.
You need someone who's calling people, like trying to get you in a fight. Obviously you too tough for Edgar Berlanga. They're not gonna, right now they're not gonna put you in there with him. But you gotta get like a Jesse Hart. Man, look, Andre just stole DeMond Nicholson, so that's out the window. Shane Mosley Jr. He might not take it because he's got a little WBA strap. He's ahead of you. You need him. He don't need you.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight, but
The Berlanga fight, they asked me to fight him.
when? His team?
Many times, 3 times already.
Oh, you playing games and you turned it down?
No, not me. Him.
That don't make sense. Who's gonna ask you to take the fight with Berlanga? Like, why would Top Rank send you an offer if Berlanga didn't say yes already?
I don't know.
That's pretty.
They know. I don't know why.
I didn't think so anyway. You put down Benavidez. He had to rematch you. Berlanga's still developing. So I think that's a bad fight for him anyway. But you got to get on that DAZN side. What weight class is Beck the Bully? He need a fight. Gabe Rosado. You fight Gabe?
Yes, I do. I would love to fight him.
He's good.
Yeah.
I love Gabe.
I'm trying to think who else.
Somebody, see, if you had someone making calls, Zach Parker, he just lost. He needs a fight.
DAZN, right?
I don't know. What was that? That was DAZN?
Yep.
Yeah, they heard make that fight happen.
Again, you need somebody to make Ustatigi, right?
Who is Charles Foster?
Charles Foster.
Yeah. He
Never
out
heard.
of New Haven, Connecticut, undefeated.
Nah, never heard of him.
So on BoxRec, he ahead of. I'm just trying to see like who's around, the rankings that he could possibly take on.
Man,
You ever heard of this guy from Kenosha called William Langston?
you need to have somebody call Frank Warren, Denzel Bentley, common opponent with Johnny Beck.
He just fought Johnny Beck here.
You know what I mean? Nobody's willing to fight Johnny Beck. Johnny Beck's another good option. Munguia just turned down the fight. You got to start raising your hand to them tough fights, and maybe you get a call.
Munguia is a good fight too, yeah.
Jacobs don't got to fight. Daniel Jacobs, that's a big fight, though. I don't know they're going to give you that one.
That's a good fight too.
It is. Mabili. Christian Mabili needs a name. He's with DAZN, but he's with Eye of the Tiger Entertainment.
Yeah, I know the guy.
He punches, though.
He's punch, but I want to fight him in the USA. He asked me to fight in France.
Yo, you've been getting these offers, Ronald. Let me find out as you turning them down. So when was the Mabili offer?
When?
Yeah, and he's the draw. You got to go to France. Look at Yoka. Before Yoka lost to Bacoli, everybody fought him in France. People that Wilder fought, Duopa, France. Everybody, even Bacoli. Didn't Bacoli fight him in France?
Yeah, that was in
I mean, if you a draw, brother. Like if you was if you could take people to Romania, nobody going. Look at Tim Tszyu. He take people to Australia because he got the money. If you got the country behind you, you got the country behind you.
Yeah.
Damn, you turned down Mobili. It's good though, cause what year was that?
No, it was like a few months ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
He hot right now. You should have took that.
But now in France.
Bro, it's gonna be on the Zone USA. Don't matter.
He's not the zone.
Of course he's the Zone.
No.
Of course. Google.
Google. He's not the zone.
All right, I'm gonna check the Zone.
It's somebody in Canada.
No, his manager's from Canada, Eye of the Tiger Entertainment, but he's with the Zone.
I don't think so.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. But anyway, that's only one guy.
He said, I don't think so.
That's only one guy. It's all good.
I'm trying to see who else we got.
Shit, we just went through a dozen, and out of a dozen, he already had conversations with like 3.
Oh, bro, this is a good one. He coming off of a loss. He coming off of a loss.
He might be right. It looks like
Look, coming off of a loss, a fight that you and I watch very closely. Want your thoughts? What about Yuneski Gonzalez?
Nah, that's too big. Yuneski's either 75 or cruiserweight.
68.
Really? Oh,
Bro, he just fought Durrell.
Yeah, he fought Durrell at 68. Yeah, I mean, if you can get it.
Which one?
Yuneski Gonzalez, he just fought Andre Durrell, which is a good fight. Andre need a fight.
The Sopa, yeah. I saw the fight, yeah. He fight the Cuba guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuba. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You think you got it? How old are you?
36.
You're right there. That's perfect for
He's right.
Andre.
Yeah.
That's perfect for the two of you, right in
Yeah.
the same age bracket, man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you lost all your contacts with Al. Like nobody you know could contact Al for you. Damn,
No.
man. Gotta get busy. Instagram.
With who? With Al?
Anybody that could get in touch with Al, at least Louis de Cuba. You need Louis. No, you don't know Louis either?
No, Louis, yeah.
That's who you need to talk to.
Did he?
Of course. I mean, Yuneski's he's promoted out of, oh my God, see if you can find that thing. It's definitely out of Florida. So you don't need him for Yuneski, but then it won't be on TV without PBC, you know what I'm saying? Because whenever Yuneski ain't got a TV fight, he fighting in Florida, off TV,
yeah.
or, you know,
No, I
straight
need-
to stream.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Found this MMA information. I didn't even know he fought MMA.
Me neither. I
Yeah.
thought you was gonna find some bare knuckle shit, but I like the Mobili fight, but he might be too young.
Maybe soon. Maybe he'll
27.
come. Maybe he's good.
No, that's like 9 years younger than you, champ. And he 22 with 20
So
by
what?
knockout.
So what? I fought Benavides. It was 19 and 18.
Yeah, but Benavidez was developing. This guy's developed now. He's ready. That's why they letting the leash off him. He's ready to go now.
Okay, come to America. Come to America.
Champ, so
The last fight was on ESPN, so you might be right. Maybe he's not with the Zone.
No, he's not.
told Joe ass. Champ, but seeing what just happened to Yoka, you wouldn't take that chance going to France?
To fight the Billy, the guy.
But you're not even from America. Talking about come to America. You from Romania.
I fight 3 times in Mexico. I don't want to go nowhere. I fight 3 times in Mexico. It's crazy. I don't want to fight again and whatever.
Oh, because of it's not the same. The
It's not the same.
commissions and
Community-
everything.
It's crazy. I
Yeah.
want to be,
Yeah, yeah.
I want to fight here. Come here. You know, that's why I come in America.
Yeah.
Because the boxing, if you want to do professional boxing, right there.
Yeah.
You don't go nowhere.
No,
They asked
I
me-
understand.
They asked me to go fight in Canada, go fight in Germany. I said no. I was 25 years old. Say I want to go to America.
What you mean? You said no to Canada too?
No.
How long ago was that?
2011, 2010.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
But it was the Romanian champion, Lucian Bute, right?
He wanted to fight you?
No, he was there. He's lived there.
Yeah,
He lived
yeah,
there, and he
yeah.
became world champion. Everybody told me to go there. I said no. I want to go to America.
So oh shit, so Bute's from Romania?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nah, he's the champ then. You kidding me?
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
best Romanian fighter I ever had.
And Leonardo Rin, another champion. People love him.
Yo, Bute was the shit, man.
Yeah.
But you know he lost to Andrade, Lombardo Andrade. That was a fucking robbery, bro. That referee should be banned from boxing. It's sad. You didn't see that fight?
Of course I see.
So what's the truth? Well, you think you can't say it because you're Romanian?
No. I don't care, bro. I tell the truth. I'm a true. You know what I mean? I don't.
Bro, that was like a 28 count, bro. Have you ever seen it, Danny?
Nah, I haven't.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he was out. He was out. He was out.
Jesus. Yo, that guy became Al Heyman's right-hand man. To this day, he still works with Al.
Yeah, no.
Why don't you tell him to help you? Isn't
I
Andrade?
talked to him. I talked to him.
Isn't he from Romania?
No, he's Mexicano.
What? No
Yes,
fucking way.
the strong Mexicano.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. I didn't know he was Mexican.
I didn't either.
He's my friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Andrade. Yeah.
He works for Al.
Yeah, no. I talked
He's
to him.
really close. Nobody
Really?
knows he's really close with Al.
Okay, good. Good to know.
Nah, seriously, you should
Of
call
course.
him.
Okay. I have his
Yeah.
number.
Champ, you gotta make calls.
Yeah,
because
you
if
got to
don't
listen.
make calls-
Closed mouth don't get fed. These phrases in life are true. You can't sit around waiting for anybody to make the phone calls for you. Not in this sport.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of promoters. You know, Jesse Hart is in the same position that you're in without a big promoter anymore. So he'll be willing. He needs a fight. He hasn't fought. Zuldo Ramirez just lost to Bivol.
Yeah.
You know, call someone to call.
Golden Boy.
But not just Golden Boy. What's my man name? The matchmaker, Roberto Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yo, I'm willing if you want to, you know, put Bivol back in the, not Bivol, but the other one, Zurdo in the ring. Yeah, you got to make these calls. Man, well, champ, anything you want to tell us? How can we watch this fight? Is there going to be streaming that you know
I think
of?
so. I don't know. I don't have the link yet, but it's gonna be somewhere some link. I'm gonna post on my Instagram and social media, Facebook, Twitter.
Definitely let the fans know where to follow you so they can keep up and watch, you know, your fight in February.
And follow your career, obviously.
And I want to say for me, I've always been a big fan because when I moved to Vegas, you know, you were like on all the shows back 2014, 2015, 2016.
Yeah,
so I got to see you fight a lot. So you know, keep fighting, champ, and keep doing your thing.
Yeah, that's what
Ronald Ellis, he needs a fight. I'm telling you, you don't have a manager. Managers know who's in your division. They know who's fighting. They know who just lost. They know who's active and who's not. You can't just sit around.
I'm not sitting around.
You're going to be in Mexico again, in Tijuana, if you sit around. Nah.
You're right. I don't want to go back again to Mexico.
Nah. At least go to Atlanta and Tennessee, man. My man, I don't know how nobody knows about TriStar Promotion. He got a casino. He got Oak Grove Casino.
Big Baby Miller just fought on his
Big Baby
card.
just fought on that. Look at TriStar Promotion. At least you're going to fight in a casino and you got streaming. You could give people a link. Yeah, it's in Tennessee out there in Nashville, man. Home of Keller Plant. But where can they find you, champ? We're going to go ahead and wrap up this interview with you, but we do appreciate you stopping by. And hopefully this shakes a tree and someone gives you a call.
Yes, thank you. Ronald Gabriel on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter.
All right, guys, let's go to the promo. We're going to take a quick picture, and we'll be back to wrap up this episode. Actually, Ronald, before we go, who you got, Teofimo or upset-minded Sandor Martin? Have you seen Sandor from España?
Yeah. He beat the
Mikey,
yeah. It's going to be a tough fight.
Knockout decision for Teo?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
You got some excellent fucking hair, bro.
Thank you.
Whoa, right, Danny?
My hair, you say?
Yeah, bro, that shit is thick right now for 36, no BS, right?
I didn't put nothing. I just make a shower and come here right there. Boom, we're fast.
Whoa.
Bro, let me tell you something. So I was with a lot of Romanians on the other side of the world.
In Afghanistan when you were in the military?
Bro, they either all have very thick, beautiful hair, or they're balding
With a lot of hair on their back.
I don't know. I ain't see them shirtless, but I will say that they were either, like I said, beautiful hair or balding, and they were either in great shape or they were fat.
Oh.
There was no in between.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was either the full beer belly or they was.
Yeah, they take care of them.
They're into bodybuilding out there.
The funny thing is, alcohol, real quick, alcohol is illegal out there, bro.
In Romania?
Illegal? No.
No, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, yeah.
So the people in the Romanian army, they'd sit down at dinner with a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer,
Oh, wow.
the Heineken 00, and I'm like, bro,
What, to go through the motions?
I guess,
Maybe it's the fizz.
I mean, for me, I think it is just going through the motions, but
Did you ever enjoy a non-alcoholic beer with them?
I don't like beer. I will say, I did enjoy a few cookouts with the Romanians.
You should go to Romania for a little bit. Take a flight. Huh?
I need a reason, champ. I need a
Do
reason.
you have beautiful beaches?
Beaches.
Not bitches, beaches.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Constanza.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google it.
nice
Top.
palm trees and all that stuff.
Top.
What blue
Blue,
or
blue.
white sand? What do
Blue.
you got?
Blue.
Blue. All right, let's see. I always Google best beaches in the world. I never heard of Constanza.
Look at that.
I mean, there's
Everybody
no.
from
Where's
Europe.
the sand though?
Everybody.
That's like a reef or something though.
Hold on.
Okay, I like that though. That reminds me of San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Everybody from Europe got there.
Okay, nice white sand. I like that. Sharks though, a lot of shark attacks.
No.
Gotta be careful with those. Suckers.
Yeah, no.
But we'll be right back
Yes,
after these
we're
quick
gonna take this
messages
picture with
from,
Ronald, and we'll be
one of
back
our
to wrap it up.
sponsors.
All right, Brian.
I saw you at the Apple. That was my call.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. That was a pretty good interview. Man, it is always frustrating when, these guys are in this position, man. I swear, I don't understand. We definitely need a boxing league, bro. It's so unfair that so many fighters can slip through the cracks and not get fights. Man, and the world is so big because, I mean, obviously, look, he went to Mexico. You know, you can go to different countries. People go to the DR. People go to North Carolina, for God's sakes.
Word is born.
But it is still frustrating as a boxing fan. You know, my man is obviously available, and we pretty much match made him well. Fights with him and Ronald Graville, Andre Durrell, even Uneski, Ustatigi, Lonnie B. Fuck, all decent fights, man.
Except the Ronald fight. I don't want him.
Ellis?
Well, no, you said Graville. I don't want him out here fighting himself.
I said Ronald Ellis.
No, you said Graville.
Well, I meant Ronald versus Ellis versus Graville.
Okay.
You know, common opponent with sparring partner rather with Canelo. But listen, we got some callers in the 908 looking like King Amin in Essex. Remember, if you want to call in, the number is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. Amin, what up?
What up? What up? Yo, what's my man's name that was just on?
Ronald Graville.
All right, yeah, yo. And he brought up a blast from the past, Lucien Boutte, man.
Yeah.
Damn, like that's Super 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Carl Froch days, right?
Word.
Let me talk about this Teofimo Sandor Martin thing, man. I'm kind of on the fence. I believe Teo has all the ability in the world, but I'm one of those people. I don't know if because I'm in my own head, but I feel like he just don't have shit set up around him to make him successful. Meaning, you know, I'm sure he's gonna stick with his pops. I'm not blaming his pops as a part of any of the problems, but he always seems like, boom, he tried to rattle Sandor, and then he looked like the one being rattled, man. I don't know, man, and I like him. I like that he's he's a spiritual brother. He work out. You know what I mean? He all the good shit I got to say about him, man. And I don't think he's going to lose to Sandor Martin. But I think that, you know, for some reason, the fight may look more difficult than it needs to be. I believe Teo is perhaps the all-around better fighter than Sandor Martin. But I don't know, man. And then the talk of him, he talking about Josh Taylor. I mean, I've spoken about it before. Why are you worried about what the fuck Josh Taylor's doing? And Josh Taylor got a fucking to-be-determined date in February of 2023. Where the fuck is your focus, kid? I don't know, man. I'm trying to believe it.
They got pushed back, champ.
But this is what I'm saying. So if you just gonna walk through Sandor Martin? You thought you was gonna walk through Kambosos. I just got some concerns, man. So I hope he has a good fight. But forget all that. This undercard is crazy. All of them prospects, all of them top-ranked prospects is in an 8-round fight. And Top Rank is doing a great job with this crop. I think the only one they're missing is like my man Haven Hitman Brady. A couple other cats they missing. What's my man out of Milwaukee? Javi Martinez. But Top Rank got the most thorough, deepest crop.
I think they cut Javi, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you know what? If they did, it's because they've been doing this, like matching them up tough. Like, is it Shushu? Who's in there against Juan Carlos Abreu?
Abreu? I don't think anybody's in versus Abreu.
I think his old ass is on one of these fights. I could be wrong, but I like him. I like everybody that's on this one.
I did see his name mentioned, but I don't know that he's on any of these cards.
Okay. All right. Either way, man, these young prospects, I like that they get into 8 rounds. They venturing into, good territory. And then you got Big Baby and a 10-round joint against Jerry Forrest, which is a great opponent at this point in his career. Because here's the thing. I don't think he's going to stop Jerry Forrest. And listen, we done tried making it. I love Jerry Forrest.
Wow, you don't think he's stopping him? Because he a minus 500 to get the stoppage. Last I checked, he was a minus 500.
He's not going to get the stoppage.
What?
Not against Jerry Forrest. I don't think so.
Wow.
I think he's going to have to work a little bit. I could be wrong. Listen, everybody, they probably in the chat talking crazy shit.
No, man. No, you within your right. Obviously, he got up off the ground 3 times versus Big Zhang, who's a proven puncher. So, there's reason to believe that, but that's also more reason to believe that, like, he did go through that. Can he do it again with a younger dude? Because Zhang old.
And Anderson's going to be trying to hurt him. And I'm not saying Forrest isn't going to get hurt. I just don't see to stop it. He could go down, you know, maybe twice in the same round. I don't even see that. I
didn't even consider him not stopping him. Honestly, I'm going to have to check the line now. I didn't even consider that being I think this is going to be a test, but I think Anderson, I think he's definitely, look, he a minus 5,000 money line, bro. Minus 500 just by knockout.
Ness, you going to get this reference. I'm like a tree that's planted by the water, bro. I won't be moved. He's not stopping Jerry Forrest. Hit my cash app, ladies and gentlemen. I side bet you. It's not happening.
Let me see what.
It's not happening.
Let me see who else stopped Jerry. No, for real. Good call. Let me get to some other callers. Shout out to everybody calling in. We got Big Fish Vega on the check-in out in Florida. What up? And just for information purposes, Juan Carlos Abreu is on Amin's mind because he just lost by decision to Charles Conwell, but he's most famously known to getting beat up by Boots. I hear you, Vega. Go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, he's talking about Juan Carlos Burgos, who's fighting Keyshawn Davis. That's who he's referring to, I believe.
Yeah, got to be him. That's a former champ.
Yeah, I don't think Keyshawn's going to stop him, though. I think that one's going to go decision. And, like, with Jerry Forrest, yeah, if it was the Jerry from a couple of years ago, I would choose decision, but I didn't like how he looked in that Pulev. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't like how he looked in that Pulev fight, man. He looked uninspired, and I'm going to have to check to see what kind of if he's been taking training hard, taking it serious. But, yeah, I think Jared Anderson is going to stop him. And it's not just because of Jared Anderson's skills. Like I said, just the way he looked in that Pulev fight was quite disappointing because I was looking at Jerry Forrest to be, maybe a bridge to Jared Anderson. I mean, he ain't all that great, but, he's been competitive. Michael Hunter, you say Jile Jing. Yeah, I expect Jared to get that stoppage. And with the Teo Sandor, it's a late notice. Sandor is a lefty, fought out of his mind against Mikey Garcia. I got to go decision 2 with Teo, whether he really deserves it or not. We'll have to see how the fight plays out. But, man, I hope Teo looks good. I think it'll be good for boxing. He's a dude that he will drop some lines. We've seen that he's been exciting in the ring. And you get him matched up with a Josh Taylor or anybody at 140. People pay attention. So, he's got us calling in. And he does headlines on ESPN. They write about him. They put him in the top 140, even though he just fought one time against Campa. So yeah, man. I know what's his name, Crawford fights. I know I'm gonna put down 1 through 6, man. I don't think that one's gonna go very long. I got to see what the odds are on that. It's probably gonna be not that great, but maybe throw that thing in the low parlay. But yeah, man. Just wanted to call in, show my support. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Let's see who we got next. Looking like, all right, we got a couple callers on Blog Talk. You haven't pressed 1. If you do want to speak, go ahead and hit the number 1. That'll indicate to us that you're ready to rock and roll and you're free to give your opinion on the Voice of the People hotline. Remember, call in 1-425-569-5241. We got a $5 super chat from Fred Robertson. Shout out to Fred. We met up with him in Phoenix, or rather in Arizona, in Glendale, at the Chocolatito Estrada 3 fight. He says, bless up, champs, with the trophy emoji. He says, Teo will get the decision. Looks like...
I think so as well, Nas.
Looks like we got Stainless in Detroit. What it do?
Yo, what up? Y'all can hear me?
Loud and clear.
We hear you.
Y'all happy Wednesday to y'all, man. I think this is the first time I done got on for one of these, so welcome Stainless to the win. You know what I'm saying? This a good fight weekend. We got I'm sorry, I think that the ESPN card is a better card than the Bud Avenesian fight. But I will be watching both of them because I'm a fan of boxing. That's all I watch. And fortunately, we got y'all here giving us those updates. I did get to watch that interview. Ness, you finally got to get it in with Bud on here. Danny, you know what I'm saying? You did keep the screws to him, so you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all for staying TBV authentic. You know, thanks to Ronald Gabriel for coming through for the interview because, you know what I'm saying, people forget he is the first person to knock down Benavidez in a pro fight, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of show us a little bit of, what's that word, vulnerability, I guess. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for coming through. I didn't realize, you know, how difficult it was for him to get fights, man. So, hopefully, you know, some ears on the show will put him in, you know, because he's still a decent competitor, you know what I'm saying? And we've had all this talk at 168. I mean, you know, that'd have been a great fight for Charlo to come up to 168 or, you know what I'm saying, if he can come down to 160. But, yeah, man, I got to agree with everybody else. I think Teofimo squeaks out this win. I think it might be a late stoppage, like 11th round. That's just me. And, I mean, I'm not even going to waste my time putting in the Bud pick. The Jared Anderson, I hope that he beats Jerry Forrest. I hope he does it in, you know what I'm saying? I hope he stops him only because of the momentum that Jared Anderson is on. But if he goes 12, if he dominates him, man, then he's just doing his job, man. So either way, I'm excited because I got a whole fucking weekend of boxing to watch, man. I'm going to set up both of my TVs, man, smoke out and have a good time. So I'm ready for that. Fellas, man, thanks again for giving us another show, man. I guess we don't even realize what we got going on, so maybe we need to show a little bit more appreciation. And as I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up, share this and every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. If you ain't on Patreon, it's because you're stupid. Shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Hey.
Shout out. Appreciate you calling in. Looks like we got Adrian in Wisconsin. Talk to me. Adrian, Wisconsin.
Hello?
We hear you.
You said Wisconsin?
Oh, I guess this is not. Okay. Who's this?
What up? Yo, it's Adrian from New York.
Okay.
What up,
okay.
fellas?
What's up, Adrian from New York? Pardon me.
You good. Nah, I'm just giving y'all a shout out. It's like my second time calling. Just giving my little intake on this fight this weekend with Tio. I got Tio by late stoppage, maybe like 10 or 11.
Okay.
That top rank card is straight fire. I had another question. What do you know the time differences between the Terrence Crawford fight and the Tio fight?
Ooh, no.
I don't think that we've heard anything on that as of yet, but maybe as the fight week progresses, we'll have some news for you.
Are you guys watching one or the other?
Both.
Gun to your head. You can only watch one. What is it?
But
yeah, probably, but
You rather watch that Bud card than that top rank card?
oh, you mean card? Nah, I thought you meant main event. Nah.
Yeah, the whole card.
Nah, because that's what I'll do. I'll bounce. I'll be watching the top rank card until Bud main event come on. Or till
Okay.
no, because Sandor is also on the top rank card. So yeah, it would be Bud main event until Bud main event, then I gotta come back. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Yeah, I'm watching. I feel like that fucking Terrence Crawford card is like, this fight is obvious. Everybody knows Crawford's going to win. The Tio Sandor is more competitive. You know, I feel like Sandor might give him a run for his money. But I feel like I said, I got Tio, late stoppage. And, yeah, that's it, yo. Appreciate the call. Appreciate TVV. I tune into you guys every morning on my way to work and shit. Yo, keep doing your thing, fellas. Shout out Danny and Ness.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
let's go, champ.
All right. Man, there's so many bets this weekend, Lord. It's so many bets out here, bro.
Make sure to tune in Friday morning about 9 a.m. Pacific for our weekly betting show as we look to make some money this weekend.
Bruh, even Hank Lundy on the line, bruh. I don't know that Lundy still got it, though, man. He getting tired. My man getting tired.
Any more callers, Ness?
Quite a few, my friend. Let me go through my list. Check who's this. I think this is Michigan. Elijah. What up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right.
I enjoyed the show earlier. Glad you guys are back on. Yeah, I think I agree with what everyone's been saying. I'm seeing it for Tio either by a late TKO or a UD. I think he'll definitely win. I don't think it'll be like a questionable win, but I think it'll be a good opportunity for Tio to keep working on his defense, like we saw in the last fight. And like if you follow him on Instagram, he's been working on a lot of that stuff. And I like a lot of the cards I'm seeing, man. They're stacking up the Tank card. What do they got on there? Ennis and Andre, right? They got them both on there?
Yep.
Yeah, they got them, and then they got this stacked ESPN card. I hope these really stacked cards start coming back because I think that'll bring in a lot of more pay-per-view buys and stuff like that if they start stacking cards like they are right now. But yeah, man, it's going to be a good night for boxing, and yeah, I think Tio's going to do his thing. I think a lot of those guys on the undercard are going to do their thing as well, and I'm excited to tune in, man. It's a good weekend for boxing. So you guys take it easy. Have a good one. Peace out.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. We got a couple other people on Blog Talk, but you need to press 1 to let me know you're ready to rock and roll. If not, we're going to go ahead and start to wrap it up. You don't know what?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know that the Tank card is necessarily stacked.
I mean, it is stacked. It's just one-way stack. It is all big names. Like, you know, you got your Andrades and your Boots, your Tanks, and all one-way A-sides. Looks like we do have Adrian in Wisconsin this time. What up?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, I was in the barber shop, so I didn't get to hear the whole rundown of everything, but I've been listening to everybody talk. I'm excited to see Teofimo come back. I really don't think Sandor Martin's going to be just a walkover. I think it's going to be a competitive fight, but I do not see Teo getting a stoppage. I think Sandor Martin will hang on and at least not get stopped and have a competitive fight till it's not competitive anymore, and then he'll just go into a defensive mode and just try not to go out on his shield. Who else? I think Tank's fighting too, right? He's fighting Jose this weekend?
Yeah.
All right. So
no, not Tank. Not Tank. You said Tank, not Tank.
No, this Crawford. Well, we know who's gonna win that. Everyone's gonna tune in and watch anyways. I don't know what I'm gonna do just because I'll be behind the DJ booth. So I try not to buy multiple things. So I might just watch the other one's on ESPN Plus, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'll be honest with you. I'll probably just watch the ESPN Plus card from behind the DJ booth because it's hard to want to watch both and pay for one when you can't 100% pay attention to it. I'm excited to see Xander come back. He's always exciting to watch. I think he's definitely the better of him and Berlanga. I think he's truly going to be the next Puerto Rican superstar, the way they're moving him. Who else is fighting?
You got Keyshawn Davis on the card, Jared Anderson versus Jerry Forrest on the card. You got Jahad Tucker on the card, Shushu Carrington on the card.
Who's Jahid Tucker facing? Who's he fighting?
Ivan Pandisic.
All right. Well, I mean, he sounds like not even trying to be disrespectful, but he probably sounds like he's still just another body to rack up for Tucker. Obviously, I think Xander will win. But that sounds like a pretty fair card, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think Jared Anderson, I'm really hoping that Jerry Forrest gives him some resistance, because I do think that guy is going to be the future of heavyweight boxing for America, and I'm excited to see that. But I'm really hoping he gets a test and gets pushed a little bit, so he doesn't end up just getting to the top and then really fighting his first tough fight, if you know what I'm saying, as far as heavyweights are concerned. Because I feel like sometimes heavyweights get moved in a certain way to where once they start breaking that top 15, they run into trouble because they run into their first big test, and then it doesn't look as good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, that's all I got.
I don't expect him to run into no issues, though, man. You got Gerald Washington, who wasn't bred to be a fighter. He was a football player, and he stopped Jerry Forrest in 2. I think people just forgetting that. And, over assessing Jerry's performance. That's the guy that just
fought
Zan.
That's the dude who just fought Dillian, right?
No.
You talking about the same dude who just fought Dillian?
No. Dillian just fought Jermaine Franklin.
Oh, Jermaine Franklin. Yeah. Nah, I guess you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if he got stopped in 2, Jared probably going to do a number on him. But yeah, I mean, it's just nice to see all these dudes getting brought up because this is all in the top ranked cards. I think that as much as we make fun of the top ranked diet, these guys do move their fighters in a way that they become bigger names in the sport. And I think that's what we really need for boxing. Like these guys, we don't need to hurry them up to the top. They need to get to the top and be able to be competitive at the top. And, to have those guys getting their name built by Top Rank, I mean, if we see the history of it, a lot of times, I mean, what is that we say about Bob? They all stay with Bob until they leave Bob, right?
Mm-hmm.
To a certain point. But we got to look at what Bob's really doing. Bob is bringing these guys up the correct way. Like, there's a reason they get to a point where they can leave Bob and go somewhere else and get more money and get more shine. So I think these top rank cards and like this card stacked, I'm really with the last caller. If we can get more cards like this, boxing is going to be a lot better off. Not only I think for the hardcores, but for the people who are getting interested in boxing, for the Jake Paul fan that wants to take a peek at what other boxing is about. These are the cards that we need. Bud getting the bag, but I'm not thinking his undercard is necessarily what boxing needs. But that's my call.
Yeah, don't disagree.
Y'all enjoy yourself.
But all right, Chan, appreciate the call.
Yep. Let's see who is next. Big Supermax, what up?
What up, Bess and Danny? What's going on, fellas? Sorry for tuning in late. I cut out during the middle of y'all's interview. A great interview, by the way, though. Man, she was getting on him about getting a manager, man. I don't know why you haven't put your hat in becoming a boxing manager or managing at least a fighter, man. I think you'd be good at something like that, honestly. You know the rankings. You know the right people to call, man. So maybe one day, maybe one of these Border Wars guys will be the first fighter you manage, man.
I'm going to take Marvin all the way to the top.
Hey, man. Hey, Marvin, just for all y'all that know, too, Marvin, about a week from now, man, is traveling, crossing the border. Our own Border Wars guy, our very own champion, man, our face of the program, got a chance to make a national team, man. So big ups to Marvin, man. We're all rooting for you here. Hopefully he can get somewhere where we can watch it, and I'll pass that along to the community if he doesn't already. Shout out to the champ. This weekend, man, honestly, I think Teo's going to go to decision. I think it'll be a comfortable decision. But I think it'd be a hell of a statement if he knocks out Sandor Martin. Say what you want about how dedicated Mikey Garcia was. At the end of the day, Sandor Martin was a big underdog and won that fight. Seems like a durable guy. So it's Heisman night. Should be a way to get eyes on Teo. And I don't know, man. What do you guys see for Teo from this point if he gets the win, man? I mean, I don't know if you guys discussed like what y'all think would be next if he does get a big win. He's on the comeback trail right now. Got the tune-up win. I expect him to be a lot better.
I mean, I would probably expect them to throw him in against one of these guys that just won the vacant, whether it's the Ponce Matias winner, the IBF, definitely not Regis, maybe Ramirez.
I think Ramirez would be a great fight. Great turnaround. I mean, it seems to me like here in the States, that Cinco de Mayo date's going to be open, man. I mean, why not give Tio a shot at that date? Because even if Canelo fights John Ryder, if that's in the UK, they still need a big fight stateside.
Tank Ryan.
Yeah, Tank already came out and said that the zone wouldn't allow Ryan to fight on that date.
Yeah, they won't allow it.
Because that's a Canelo date, so they don't want to ruffle the feathers.
Yeah. Which don't make any sense to me. If Canelo's fighting in the UK, you can have both.
Right, because Canelo will be fighting during the day.
Yep. But
I don't understand why the zone,
but then they show that they're not in alliance with Canelo, that they're cool, just as cool with Ryan.
How you don't. That's still at the zone UK pay-per-view. You have that as the lead-in to Tank and Ryan. That's a full day of boxing. That's a boxing fan's dream.
Sure is.
But I get you. But now, man, good show as always, man. Y'all tune in tonight to the Border War show. Hopefully that punk Canadian Jose calls in. Danny, just give us a sneak peek, bro. Are you entertaining that fight? Jose trying to call you a cherry dog. That's not the Danny I know, bro. I'm just saying.
He won't,
without training, he should be able to beat that guy.
He don't want the fight, champ.
Danny don't got energy to even talk about a fight, let alone fight a fight. You hear him?
Y'all both sound sleep, truth be told, man. Y'all got to wake up, man. I'm here calling in the show to bring some energy.
Oh, I don't sound sleep. You crazy. That's him. You sleep in that cabin if you think I'm sleep.
Nah, man. You sound like the energy drop, man. But anyways, y'all tune in tonight for the show. Should be a good Border War show. And, hey, keep it pushing, guys.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. And let's see who else is available. Looks like that's all the callers we got. We got a couple people there, but you need to press 1 to indicate that you're ready to rock and roll. Danny, guess what?
What up, champ?
Did you know there was a limit on parlays you can do, or fights you can include in a parlay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did? How many?
There's no set number. They kind of control it by the odds.
They don't want you to get like a plus too much thousands.
Depend on the sports book, but yeah, most of them.
All right. Well, we got a caller here in Seattle. Who's this?
What's up, Ness? What's up, Danny? This is Simon in Seattle.
Simon,
First
what's
time
up?
Listen, or long, man, chilling. Just wanted to talk about the weekend's fights, man. I was on the side of Jerry sticking it out, but I don't know if Jerry's going to be able to stick it out. It's a 10-round fight. I think Big Baby going to get him in round 7 to 10. I think it's a good test for his conditioning. Same with Sandor. I think Sandor gets it into the 10th round, but I think that's either a late KO or just a decision for Tio. But mainly, I just want to talk about how the boxing landscape's going. I'm inspired just off of how it's going. I bought my tickets to Omaha, and I'll be there front row for the Bud Avanesian fight. I know that's going to be a great battle. And, just the energy that's happening. I love that Boo Boo's on with Showtime. I'm going to try to get to D.C. too, man. That's what we need. I'd go to check out the Top Rank card, but I figured I'd get another 2-3 chances to see all the young bulls on one card, so Avanesian is a dog, and he's going to put his chin out there and he's going to throw. So I'm just really excited for the weekend. I just wanted to get y'all opinions on some of the top-ranked dudes. I know it's not the betting show, but I got Xander and Shushu and all these guys getting out of their fights. And my bad, I'm rambling, but my parlay I got right now is Bud, Jared, Xander, Shushu, Ebony Bridges, and that got me at a plus 145. So if you get 7 ways with it, you can get a decent plus 145 on there for y'all. But anyway, love the show. Thanks for everything, and I'll catch y'all the next time.
For sure. Definitely tune in Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not giving my picks, but
because I got a better way to get more than just what he said. Plus what? 175?
45.
Yeah, that's. Can I have screen
Friday,
share?
9
Is there a way
a.m.
to have screen
But that's
share?
Friday.
No. Damn, what you doing, Brian? I said have screen share.
You did say that.
What? I did not. I said, can I have screen share? Is there any way to have? And then boom, it appeared. Fuck. He gave my parlay away. But
Friday, though.
Friday we'll explain it anyway, nonetheless.
Canna, make sure to cut that.
Okay. Looks like we got another caller, 240.
Jesus, I need to be on point.
Who is in the 240? I know that number.
That's Texas.
I know that number. I guess I'm not going to remember it off top, but I do know it. Wait, is it C-Dub? Nah. Let me see. LV Slugger. Almost. What up, champ?
CBV, y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
Yo, man, nice little weekend of boxing, man. Nice weekend of boxing. You know, Bud back. You know what I'm saying? Haven't really seen a lot of promotion on it, so I'm not sure how it does, you know, with the numbers wise, but, you know, hardcore fans, they know what it is, so. You know, I expect it to, you know, be a nice little turnout. You know, we know he's going to sell it out with his being in his hometown, but I'm not sure how the numbers will go. But, you know, I'm just looking forward to it. I think he got his one of his stable mates and Steven Nelson on the undercard. You know, he was making a lot of noise over there at Top Rank. At 168, I think they were trying to build that fight with him and Berlanga, but I really don't know what happened with that. You know, is he still with? He's not with Top Rank no more. Is Steven Nelson? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, get his name back out there for that 168 division. You know,
I think his first fight in like a year or some
right
shit.
now. Yeah. So I just want to see how he look and of course I want to see how Bud, what he does. You know, to get Buddy up. I do expect him to get a knockout. You know, since he's been in welterweight, he's been getting knockouts. So I expect nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I just hopefully after this fight, man, we can just get the big fight with him and Errol. But on to the Top Rank card, it's a lot of prospects. You know, that's what they known for. They known to put their top prospects all on the card. You know, I just want to see how they look. I think out of all of them, I think Keyshawn and Jared Anderson may have the toughest test. You know, with they moving them pretty fast, especially Keyshawn, with him only having 7 fights in. I think they putting him in with a guy already got 40 fights. You know, with 40 fights in his pro career. So I mean, this is a big step up for Keyshawn. I mean, I know people might not know him, but he is a common opponent to a lot of these guys that, you know, that we know in the sport. So, I mean, Keyshawn, man, I expect him to get – and I don't think Buddy been stopped yet either. I don't think he never been knocked out. So, let's see if Keyshawn can continue looking spectacular and get this stoppage against a guy with 40 fights and never been stopped. So, you know, I'm looking forward to see how Keyshawn do it. He's going to be in line for a title, man, soon. I think him and Shakur might be, you know, once Devin do his thing with Loma and move up and them titles get vacated, I think him and Shakur going to be holding 135 down, man. But on the top rank side, because we all know Tank is still in that division. But T.O. against Sandor, you know, Sandor got that big win against Mikey. You know, that was at welterweight. You know, he coming back down to his natural weight. So I'm excited to see how he look. You know, I know he got the fight late notice. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know a guy like that. I know he probably stay in the gym. So I know he going to try to come as prepared as possible. But I do expect T.O. to get the job done. You know, I know he had that hiccup against Kambosos. But, you know, before that, man, he was definitely one of the rising stars, you know, of this era. You know what I'm saying? So, I expect him to get the job done. I don't know if he's going to get back on that explosive KO streak. But I just want to see how he does it. And one more thing about Jared Anderson. You know, Jared got Jerry Ford's fight. I think this is a nice little step up. You know, Jared coming off. I don't know how long it's been since the Michael Hunter fight, but I know a lot of people had Jerry Forrest winning that fight.
It was
And
like
he ended
2
up getting the
years
draw.
ago, bro. This was like we still was wearing masks and shit.
That was last year. That fight was last year. Michael Hunter, Jerry Forrest.
Too fucking
That was
long
not
ago.
no 2 years ago.
Too long ago.
That's last year.
Too irrelevant.
Yeah, last year. Well, Jerry Forrest got a draw with Michael Hunter. So I mean, Michael Hunter made some noise in the heavyweight division. So this is a nice
Many
little.
people thought he
Since
won.
Nice
when?
little. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So this a nice little fight for Jerry Anderson.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? We've been wanting him to step up, but and I'm big on taking these time with these heavyweights, especially with him being 22 years old. But he definitely looking good and looking like he's ready for them top. I ain't gonna just say the top of the top, but that mid-tier contender level. And after what I seen with Dubois, he got the job done. He's spectacular. But after what I seen with him, going down in the first round. Hello, y'all hear me? Yeah, with him going down 3 times in the first round. Yeah, with him going down 3 times in the first round like that against a guy, I really don't know. I think Jared and Dubois, I think Jared can get him right now. But what we haven't seen Jared in there with a puncher like Dubois. So I mean, I think you still got to be, keep that in mind. But I definitely think Jared Dubois is a fight I would love to see. You know what I'm saying? Especially with them being contenders. And, Dubois being the champion at heavyweight right now with the regular title. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend, man. Nice little weekend of boxing. I'm looking forward to it, man. But that's all I got.
For sure, brother. Thank you for calling in. Let me see who else is there. Looks like David Maldonado. What up?
Yo, I got to make this fast, man, because I'm at work. The way I see the fight, Teofimo's going to be coming forward behind the jab. He's going to cut the ring off, and I predict Teofimo by late round TKO from a body shot. That's my prediction, man.
You think Teo gets stopped to the body?
No, he's going to stop homeboy to the body. Let me call right back.
All right. Let's see. We got Brandon, Cincinnati.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? As far as the Bud Crawford fight, I don't think Avenesian's bringing anything to the table that Bud hasn't seen already. He's strong. He packs a punch. Pretty good fundamentally sound. But like I said, shouldn't be any issues Bud hasn't seen. So got Bud dispatching of him within the first 7 rounds or so. I think 6-7 rounds stoppage. Sounds about right. As far as Teofimo Lopez, he's going to have some issues, man. I think Sandor Martin's ability to box on the back foot might affect T.O.'s rhythm, his timing. He's going to be coming forward, but he's going to have some issues. So I think this fight's going to be a little difficult for him. But I do think he's going to get rounds off him just being the aggressor. Kind of like the Nakatani fight where just didn't look on point. So I got T.O. I'm going to go T.O. split decision. T.O. split decision win. As far as Jerry Forrest and Jared Anderson, I want to say Jerry going to get the stoppage, but, man, Jerry Forrest is he a tough out, man. But I think Jared Anderson is the goods. I know that was a little minute ago, though. He ain't been stopped since.
Which means it's even worse. He's older now.
He is older.
But he's looking better. But he's looking better than, it seems like he's looking better lately. Fuck it, I'm going to go Jared Anderson.
It could also be defeating to keep thinking you beating people, but you ain't getting the win, It's hard to keep training and stay motivated when your record keeps saying a different thing than what you believe is taking place.
Yeah, that's very true. But I'm going to just go ahead and go with my gut. I say Jared gets 6-round stoppage. As far as the rest of the card, I'm glad to see the youngins all on this bill. This is a pretty stacked showcase card for the youngins, but they should all come out of these fights unscathed. I don't see anything.
I don't know.
That's like,
actually, these some tough fights. Actually, these some tough fights.
You think so?
Yeah. Bruce Carrington, he's fighting a common opponent with Shakur, who Shakur couldn't even stop. So, money-wise, I don't know if Bruce going to get the knockout. Dude never been stopped.
Who he fighting? What's dude's name?
Jared Anderson in tough. Keyshawn in with a former champ. I heard C-Dub call in not knowing shit about boxing, talking about just because we don't know. Man, that's a former champ. We do know him. He should be a common opponent with even Mikey Garcia. Juan Carlos Burgos has been boxing for a while. He never been stopped either.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
And even Tiger Johnson, I think he's in with someone I never heard, but I'm pretty sure that dude might have not been stopped, but I'm going to double check now.
And Tiger been in camp with Boots, so I'm looking forward to seeing him back. Anything else?
Man, but like I said, that's that card. I'm looking forward to it this weekend. Other than that, shout out to Crawford. Let's get this dub and on the greener pastures. That's my call, fellas.
All right.
All right. So he fighting Michael Hahn. He only lost once, and he only been stopped once. I mean, he only lost once. He never been stopped. What the hell? Why they stepping him up like this? My man's 16-1.
See what they got, champ. Who's the next caller?
Bro, my man been fighting out here. What's this? Bridgewater Vets Club. Bridgewater. Okay, that's why. Because this dude locally. Where the hell is Bridgewater Vets Club? Is that in Jersey? I know I think there's maybe Edgewater. I'm not Bridgewater. I don't know. New England Sports Center. Yeah, homie locally built. He got the big fluffy record. Yo, he a draw though. You can tell he been fighting all these local fights. Okay. We got C-Dub. What up?
And who opponent is that?
That's
Yo.
Tiger.
How the audio?
You straight?
Straight. That's what's up. Shit, shout out TBV. Smash that like button. We had to win. For the win. And the weekend is boxing, man. Is looking good this weekend, man. You got the pound for pound number one, Bud. And you got the young talent, the young crop, the young prospects on Top Rank. I believe PBC has the seeds and killers, and the prime killers, but Top Rank does have the prospect crop on lock. So many fights.
That's all they got.
You don't have to apologize. Yeah, that's not all. I mean, Fury. How much the Top Rank has of Fury? Let me see. It was one more person they had that's kind of
40-year-old better beef.
Any 38?
Shit, something like that. Something like that. But Fury
40.
Fury one of the faces of boxing. So but they do got the the prospects on lock. So that's saying something. That's saying something. You don't have to apologize, Stainless. That is a better card than BLK. No question about it. But the surprising thing, or the thing that was outside the box, they brought the MMA. I know you love this. They brought the MMA girl over to boost the card up. She the co-main, right?
Oh, you talking about this morning's topic?
Cyborg, yeah.
He's talking about Cyborg for Bud. He's talking about Cyborg.
She on the undercard, so that should make it like people don't understand, but when you bring the two demographics together, that's where it helps. That's what helps with the numbers. Boxing is a niche sport, and MMA is a niche sport. But if you bring them together, then you have the Conor and Mayweather numbers.
Well, let's see.
So it's not going to be Conor and Mayweather numbers.
I mean, last I checked, she got dropped from the UFC, so I don't know why we keep thinking that she's like this draw.
But she like a legend, though. She got beat by a legend, and she was a champion, and she was like a feared champion at the time. Like she was like a boogie woman, like that. So she was a monster, man. Like people was like, the girl dropped the belt, not the fighter, but they were saying that she took steroids or whatever. But she was looking like a monster, man. But yeah, Amanda Nunes did drop her bad
Man,
too.
Cyborg selling
but
like
yeah,
20 pay-per-views. But all right, champ, appreciate the call.
I think it'll help, man. But I didn't hear any word on the presser. Like are they gonna do a face to face?
Who?
Like LB was saying, I haven't seen no promotion, but
who?
Like Bud and David.
What you mean? They literally tweeted an hour ago. They in his gym right now doing some sort of, arrivals.
I missed it an hour ago. Okay, that's an update.
Do you not follow Black Prime? Because you ain't gonna get an update if you're not following him.
Not yet. I'm about to follow him now, man. Make sure I stay up to date. Cause I thought I just subscribe to Blue Blood and he was gonna keep me up to date.
I follow them and I ain't know shit about no gym.
Blue Blood was gonna, the brand ambassador. He got us, but we're gonna move on to the fights, man. Jerry Anderson, Jerry Forrest. Jerry Anderson, he better stop Jerry. And we're talking to the back call now. Don't back up a little bit now. He better stop Jerry because they say at the water cooler that Jerry Anderson top 5 right now. They say Jerry Anderson could beat AJ right now. They say Jerry Anderson could wipe the floor with the boys right now. So he better stop Jerry Forrest, or I will not be hearing that type of talk back there.
Who been saying? Oh, you saying the bad call?
They say, you know what I'm saying? I've been the water cooler, aka the back call. we don't know, man. You hear things. People see Boots and say he could beat Bud and Spence. People see the goods, and you could have the eye for talent. You could see it, but let's test it first. Let's put him in there with somebody. That's what you could say with Jerry Forrest. He's been battle tested. I can't say the same for Jerry Anderson. So
let me get to some callers, man. We gonna look for you on Sunday to make sure Jared did or didn't do. James Benitez, what up?
Yo, what's up, Ness? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Man, why C-Dub talking this water cooler shit, man? He might as well just put a name on it and say James Benitez said Jared Anderson is probably the best upcoming heavyweight that we've seen in the past few years. Best prospect, man. I said all those things, and I believe it. He gonna make a step in the heavyweight division
the lineal heavyweight champ told y'all that.
Exactly, man. I've been saying that, man. Even when I said that, hey, man, Jared Anderson is going to be the face of American boxing in the next couple of years and everything. People want to laugh at me about that, too. I'm like, man, they full of shit. But I know what I see, man. And the lineal heavyweight champion, he's right, but we're going to see, man. Jared Anderson going to do his thing this weekend. I'm definitely watching that top-ranked card because I'm interested in the Sandor Martin and Teofimo fight.
Oh, you cutting up bad, champ. Yeah, bad.
Okay.
It's
you went through them Alabama hills. But that looks like everybody. Ness, GTO. Final thoughts. Obviously, I am picking T.O. I'm going to say Sandor is going to be tough enough to last all 12 and give us a decision. But I might not be surprised if he got the upset. Yeah, because George kind of brought the fight to T.O. Maybe he can't fight going backwards. I don't know. We'll see.
We're gonna find out. I am picking T.O. as well. And I think I got something that could make people, including us and everybody tuned in right now, a couple of dollars this weekend.
Oh yeah, so you got a little
something cooking. So tune in
sleeper?
Friday morning. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. We are the Boxing Voice on all forms of social media and wherever podcasts can be found. Peace.
Peace.